Hey, are you sure we should even be back here, Liberatis?
Roan, would you quit your whining? I told you I sneak over here all the time. I know this barge like the back of my hand, and nobody comes to this old server room. The Emperor only knows what it was ever used for.
What if we get caught? If one of our supervisors, or Emperor, forgive me, one of the lords.
Holy Emperor Marcellus! If you're so scared, then run along back to the munitions depot and let me drink my recalf in peace. Didn't realize you were so eager to get back to our 48-hour shift. Thought I'd do you a favor and cut us both a break, but...
No, sorry. I'm just still a little shaken over Jovanis and...
Jovanis? Ugh! That throne-domed bastard got himself crushed by a warhead, and now we get to work his double. Don't even get me started on... Shit! My recalf!
Error.
Oh, what do we do?
What do you think, you idiot? I'm getting the hell out of here, and I suggest you join me unless servitor conversion sounds appealing.
Right. Let's go.
Reboot successful. Processing complete. Thank you for waiting 999. Standard Terran years. Displaying requested critical mission data now. Greetings, champion. Today your might will be tested against both a powerful Xenos threat and agents of chaos. The Inner Circle has deemed you fit to carry one of the chapter's holy relic weapons into battle with you. This power sword's crackling energy field will be able to slice cleanly through hordes of chitinous beasts, and cleave even the most powerful warp-tainted ceramite with utmost ease. The fencing modification made to this particular weapon will allow enemy blows to be deflected easily with an increased parry window, allowing for a quick non-strike follow-up. Additionally, its light weight allows it to be swung with much greater dexterity than other power swords like it. Together with your Astartes physiology and your shield bash technique, you will be a blur on the battlefield worthy of the title champion. Your weapon has been consecrated with the blessings displayed on screen, however, four in particular are worth noting. A skilled swordsman will be switching martial stances frequently, which is why Master of Offense was deemed a necessary addition to the weapon. Each time you swap between combat styles, you will be filled with the Emperor's Holy Wrath, allowing you to deal 20% extra damage for 5 seconds, with a 10-second cooldown. Momentum gain and hard target work in tandem with one another. This allows for a 3% increase in melee damage per light attack swing, as well as a 15% increase in armor function, allowing you to be aggressive, while simultaneously taking less damage. Finally, cutting edge. The blade of your weapon has been refined to the monomolecular level, and its power field has been overcharged, increasing the efficacy of power rake by 50%. The foes of mankind will be hard-pressed to escape your judgment if you manage to close the gap. Next, your sidearm will be a plasma pistol which has been optimized for a high rate of fire. This weapon has limited ammunition, even though it is modified to carry more than a standard issue weapon of the same make. With this information, it should be relegated for use in specific scenarios. It can be tempting to discharge this weapon's searing plasma due to its incredibly high burst damage, but it is recommended to ration your plasma energy reserves for staggering high priority enemy targets, recovering contested health, and for use against enemies out of reach of your power sword's fighting edge. The 3 core perks chosen for this mission were timed so with your aggressive mannerisms in mind. Intimidating aura will do damage to enemies in a small area around you whenever a successful parry is landed, which will be quite easy due to our fencing modification. This will make dealing with hordes of enemies much easier, as each parried blow breaks your enemy's morale and drains their valuable vitality. Additionally, it is worth noting that after a parry, and due to the high speed of your weapon, you may weaken light attacks and even in some cases, a power rake before claiming your gun strike opportunity. The initial damage of Intimidating Aura, utilized with momentum gain and Cutting Edge which we previously discussed, allows the opportunity to trap the enemy in an extremely high damaging combo that may turn the tide of the fight in your favor. Next, your Power Armor's Machine Spirit has gained the ability to scramble the enemy's targeting vectors. This will allow an approximate 25% ranged damage reduction, keeping you alive in the fight for longer, and preserving your armor segments from steady degradation by a suppressive fire. Your high resilience and indomitable determination reveals the true nature of your character and the steel within you. Whether by your own Astartes physiology or the grace of the Emperor, when your vitality drops by half or more, your body will take less damage from all attacks by 30%. Your team perk was chosen once again with aggressiveness in mind. Advanced conditioning makes contested health fade much slower, so that your wounds may knit themselves together more efficiently as long as you are dealing damage. It is a give and take scenario where there is a higher probability that you will walk away taking, as long as you keep up aggression. This is another reason the plasma pistol was chosen, as it allows for massive contested health recovery. Of course, as the chapter's chosen champion, you will be bringing the chapter's standard and holy relic shield into battle, and with them, a range of powerful abilities to destroy the foes of mankind. Purity of purpose allows your holy wrath to emanate in your banner's area of effect, culling and holy abominations and Xenos abominations in droves. Concussive force and merciless resolve will turn your shield into a powerful heretic-smashing battering ram by increasing the damage of your respective shield bash attacks quite substantially and giving you a damage buff on top of it. This will make using the block cancel technique critical for moving quickly and dealing damage to enemies. Finally, your signature ability will allow you to withstand heavy-hitting attacks without being knocked away as long as you have armor. This works well with your chapter banner, which will regenerate your armor continuously, while active, and make fighting aggressively a viable strategy, as gaining armor from high-value enemy targets will allow you to continue fighting at full strength without being interrupted. Being a champion, it is no surprise you have been granted access to all 4 prestige perks. Auxiliary reload and powerful shot will supplement your plasma pistol even more by providing extra ammo on extremis skill and an increase in ranged damage. Overcharge will add even more damage to power rake, and masterful defense will allow optimal upkeep of your banner by providing much needed ability charge whenever a ranged attack is blocked. Weapons consecrated, servos calibrated, remaining cached aspects and ocular lens dated now.
We cannot progress in this profane sorcery, barring our path.
Flesh-bound meddlers! Your false emperor holds no sway here!
Bar your minds to the cipher!
The danger of ways shall never be thwarted!
Adapt and be hopeless! The waiter is not the objective! We cannot break that barrier by force! The sorcery must be undone!
May you find no rest in the darkness.
Nope.
We will contain this curse no longer! The heretic spell falters before our eyes! Hold fast, brothers! It will crumble long before we do!
Nope.
dark path. And return to the fray. One death is insufficient penalty for your purpose. We have done well, putting down. Retreating is not the way. Speak now. The Emperor is raising money. Thousand suns, filthy citizens, and return to the fray. Where shall I plant this flag? Retreating is not the way. Arrogance and ambition. Fire on up the line. There. That
Nope.
altar is protected this. We grant the traitors a just reward.
Nope.
It is our duty to end these horrors. Traitorous scum will be disturbed.
Nope.
Remove that spearman from the back! Banner, ready to move on. Our adversaries have renewed their assault. Deny them any advance. Sorcerous heretics are granted no more. Let us crush his Liberatis. Whatever foul entity you serve, ban. Ammunition here. granted. Retain fight. That silenced the Tyranids' vile chitter. Press forward! This firefight is not mission critical!
Come, show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind!
me, Mario!
Where shall I plant this flag? Twisted by Venice.
The demon holds on to his power! I will hold this one! Pull it back! Cover! Severing is blinding! The demon host are using power!
Nope.
Cover!
Nope.
Dogfight is a holy useless! Seek cover! The water forms and rivers all where is your dog and this unholy fusilade? Another powerful! I will try. Seek cover! Seek cover! Return to your hellscape, suffer in befitting vapor!
Destroyed.